Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed. I'm presenting the paper explaining faculty adoption of AI tools and extended technology acceptance framework for higher education. Today, basically, we're talking about the technology of acceptance theory and how we can extend this to adopt artificial intelligence and AI and look at it from the faculty perspective rather than a student perspective. So the the artificial intelligence, perhaps the most disruptive technology applied in higher education. And today you can see how the artificial intelligence involve in the plagiarism detection and also in the assessments automation. So it does involve in many of the faculty tasks on daily basis and impact on the work as well. We're trying to test how that will be in terms of adoption from faculty perspective rather than student perspectives. So the research questions we're trying to investigate basically is the how do traditional technology acceptance model, the TM, and the unified uh, technology acceptance theory, UT, need to be extended to explain faculty adoption of AI tools in teaching and assessment. So some of the sub questions related to, what role does the academic freedom play in shaping faculty adoption of AI? Also, how does a perceived threat to expertise influence faculty behavior, intention to adopt AI? Because sometimes they look at it from this technology will take over, and sometimes it does impact on adopting AI or not. Also, in ways to ethical concerns associated with this technology, fairness, transparency, academic integrity. So mediate relationship between institutional support and the adoption of um, um, adoption intention in relation to AI as well. So how the differences in institutional AI policies so impact on adoption of AI, for example, waiting and wait for the impact and waiting time. Basically, also um ban the technology in some institutions, like not willing to adopt the impact on the adoption of AI and affect adoption process as well. So the literature review, we looked at the technology acceptance model, Dave's 1989, as well as the unified theory of acceptance and the use of technology. Also, Venkesh 2003. So both basically have been documented frameworks for explaining technology and the adoption across industry. But the TM looks at the technology from the main point that easiness and usefulness of use. On the other hand, the UT adds another 2 points, which is the user behavior as well as the possibility of support to technology. So identify and threat to expertise, because the majority looking at this as um, identified as a threat, and also in relation to research. For example, some of the researchers, when they conducted the study, they saw the threat perception towards the professional identity in absence of institutional support that basically impact on led to lower interest in AI as well. Simultaneously, like wide range of studies, also different cultures, um, like Ulsva 2025 found that the interaction between the IT identity and the um, local academic culture that moderates attitudes to the adoption of technology. So the gap in the lecture has been identified from like 3 points listed in this research. So the first one, like if the TM and the UTA UT models have been tested, the education settings only like a few studies included factors such as academic freedom or perceived identity threads as moderators. The second, basically, existing research conducted or used across sectional settings or sectional design methodology, offering result into how AI adoption will be integrated over time, like within the teaching activities. Also, the third point looked at the literature or the studies conducted on AI, looking at the student perspective rather than looking at the faculty perspective, which people they use this technology to enhance their daily tasks at university level. So the data collection procedures was split into phase one and phase two. So interviews conducted via Zoom with recorded and transcript with participant anonymized. And also phase two was online survey distributed through faculty mailing list and professional networks. So the participant informed with consent obtained and responses anonymized as well. So the methodology basically used for this research, it was mixed method between qualitative and quantitative. The qualitative was a semi-structured interview with faculty cross-discipline, explore their perception of AI, and also like AI in teaching and assessments. And the second or second stage or phase was a quantitative validation, was larger scale survey, tested the extended model using structural occasion model, SEM, for that survey. Um, so the analysis and discussion was confirmed that um, um, the TM and UTA UT constructs the performance. Basically, the external performance continue to explain significant proportion of the variance faculty attention to adopt AI tools and emerge as the strongest predictor for PE. um, Basically, it was reinforcing the idea for faculty are motivated to adopt technologies they believe will improve the efficiency and teaching outcomes. Um, uh, yeah, from that perspective, and also, for example, while the performance expectancy positively influenced the adoption, that effect was weakened when faculty perceived AI as a threat to their expertise, like expecting they're gonna lose their job, and that was impacting on their freedom also. So the theoretical contribution for this research is a perceived threat to expertise. So introduce identity based on moderators and that emphasize the how AI technology introduces challenges in academic expertise. Ethical concerns provide medium and show that even with technical or organizational support, also the institutional policy orientation, also that impact on higher education level in adapting this AI technology. So also we have practical contribution. So the study shows that AI adoption depends on several aspects such as technology, usefulness, faculty identity, and policy guidelines. So practical steps such as ethical guidelines and AI policies um, um, also mitigate the ethical concerns by creating culture of awareness and training. The adoption strategy should focus on risk and academic values to encourage innovation. So the conclusion on this research, based on this research conducted, can be noticed that AI can offer opportunities and challenges, which most of the institutions they need to be aware of. The TM and UT models explain how end users adapt technology. They don't focus on faculty perspectives, social or cultural issues. Also, this research extend the theoretical models by adding academic freedom, perceived a threat to expertise, as we mentioned, like the lose of their job for adopting AI, ethical issues which comes with every single technology. They have the specific ethical issues and the institutional related policies in a faculty focused technology model. Finally, so the findings show that faculty adoption of AI depends not only on usefulness and ease of use, but also on identity, autonomy, and institutional alignment. Finally, I would like to show you the references just here. And um, finally, I would like to thank you all for listening to my presentation. Thank you.